Well, good morning. It's 4 o'clock. I've tried to take this thing 3 times. One time, the dog knocked the camera over. The second time, I knocked something off of the floor, which was my spray bottle thing, and it was squirting everywhere. And the alarm was going off. It looked like you wouldn't have much to conquer at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I guess you do. We had a great time. I was going to take some video and didn't do it. I probably will next time. Hope I don't forget. We had such a good time. My snow cones was a hit. The popcorn, they eat a little bit of it. The grown people eat more of the popcorn than the kids did. But the kids eat them snow cones. I ate one little tiny snow cone in the bottom of a cup. One of them Dixie cups, little styrofoam. Just very little bit in the bottom, and my blood sugar went up to over 200. So I said, "Ooh, can't do that." But the kids eat it, boy. They even wanted more. So they ate so many snow cones it was ridiculous. But we made sure they eat hot dogs and hamburgers and eat the regular meal first before they got their snow cones. And my granddaughter's 25th birthday. She does all right. She makes quite a bit of money. She makes as much as my daughter does. In fact, she said they say she makes more. I guess editor for a magazine and a movie deal or whatever the hell they call that damn things. Oh, when they videos for people that like sing songs and stuff. They have a video. I don't know what the hell they call it. Don't get me the line. I can't figure it out. They put up a video of their song or whatever and like edited the movie or something. I don't know what they call it. She knows the name of it. And she's an editor for that magazine. We sent her to college to be a school teacher, and she ended up being, well, they don't want to pay nothing in Oklahoma for school teachers. So she had to figure out something else. She could make her meals. So she became an editor for a magazine and I don't know what they want to call that stuff. Maybe you guys know the name of it, where they have, they make videos of movie stars or premieres of movies and stuff like that. I don't know what. But anyway, that's what she does. And the other one stayed home. She was a lab tech. She went to school to be like me, worked in a lab. She had, she went to school for almost 6 years. And hell, they don't pay nothing. It was costing her husband about $200 a month for out of his check to pay for child care plus her whole check. So I told her, hell, stay at home. She's starting a business making T-shirts and stuff and selling them earrings and stuff I make and jewelry from Thoughts to Things on Facebook. Her name's Amanda. You'll see it if you're interested. Anyway, that's what. And then he works for now. He's always a barber. He went to school for that. And then he works for the city of Edmond, doing something. I don't try to keep up with everything. And my daughter says, "Oh, I'm glad the oil business and gas has picked up." She says, "I don't care. I don't mind paying $3 and $4 a gallon." I said, "I do." She said, "Yeah, but that makes my check." She said, she said, "Well, get a company truck or a car," is what she said. I said, "Well, not everybody's fortunate to have a company car." Well, they buy the gas, especially if they own an oil company. I'm telling you. We had a good time. The kids were running and hollering and screaming. Ugh. My granddaughter says, "Pa, I'm sorry they make so much noise." I said, "Do they have them playing and laughing and stuff like that?" Because I said, "That don't bother me. I can tune that out." But I said, "That bawling and crying and stuff like that," I said, that bothers me. I said, "As long as they're playing and having fun, I don't bother me." I said, that way I know they ain't hurt, they ain't dying, and they're in good shape." And she said, "Well, that's a good way to look at it," she said. I said, "That's the way I look at it." And when they're sick laying there and whining and whimpering, that worries the hell out of me. They're running and playing and having a good time. They got the little things I once saw some kind of little thing with wheels on it. They put their feet on it. It's got two little wheels and they just ride around everywhere. Even a 2-year-old can do it. I thought, shit, I get on that damn thing and break my damn neck. It's a long thing by a cat. It's got two wheels on each side. It's like a board, and you put your feet on it, and you adjust your feet, and it goes backwards and forth and runs around. Hell, they're driving it all over the damn apartment because there's raining outside. Even that little 2-year-old, one of the twins, he even got on it. I thought, my God, the kids learn fast nowadays. Not a little girl did. She was a little girl. She crawled up in the lap, her mom and daddy's lap, and played the little girl routine. She just so lovable as hell. Crawled up in my daughter's lap, her grandma. I bought them all coloring books and Crayolas. They probably got damn walls covered by now in Crayola. Bought them the 84 pack. I had little 12 packs. I bought them the 84 pack. They had all the colors. I got a big box of Crayolas. I won't break them. I used to use them in my art. You'd be surprised what you do with a Crayola. I haven't done much art. I had made a little bit more jewelry, but that's about it. I like to sit around and paint. That's just for my own relaxation. When I make a book or something, a grimoire, I haven't made one of them in a long, long time. I haven't even made a junk journal in a long time. Bells, I remember so. My mother was a practicing witch. Belonged to the Amish community. That's what she was a gypsy, and they got drafted her into the Amish. She's a practicing witch. She knew all of her herbs and her spices and what each thing done and all that other stuff. That's basically what a book of potions and stuff is old recipes of, post oak roots ground up or swelling on you. I could have used that on my knee when I fell. You dig the roots out of a post oak tree. You shave them up real fast, like in a food processor. Like a hash browns, slice them up real fine. Put a little water on them, and then wrap them up in a clean cloth and wrap it around your swollen bone joints, and the swelling will go down. Yep. Had all kinds of poultices and liniments and all that other shit. She knew them all. She knew how to doctor yourself without going to the doctor. Yep. She knew what plants had certain vitamins in it. She's a great alchemist. That's what a damn witch was a long time ago. A damn alchemist and a wizard. That's what they were before they turned into alchemist, the word alchemist, and then a scientist or whatever the hell, a lab tech or whatever. As witches and wizards. potions. Spells is what they call it. I remember a lot of it. Oh, of course, they dabbled in the black magic. Hell, they dabbled in every damn thing. The world was new. That's what I called it. Hell, they had their shamans and all this other shit. Like they got their priests today performing exorcisms and all this other shit. And they called him a wizard back in my day. Yeah, call him a priest. Yeah. Call him a pastor. Yeah. Some of that shit's good for mankind, some of it ain't nothing but bullshit. Just to control mankind. Yep. I'm just laying there by my leg. Boy, my leg is hurting, I'm telling you. And my back was hurting so bad, about 3 o'clock I had to get up. I stirred around here for an hour, and I said, well, I'll sit down and take my medicine. Then I tried to make a video for 3 times. Let's see, I knocked off that deal. The dogs were having such a crazy fit. I thought, well, okay, wait till it settles down a little bit. Then turned off that damn alarm that keeps going off. It's just, it's got one of them it's got a clock and a barometer and whatever the hell it is. One of them is pegged out over there. I guess that's a dead humidity. It rained and it rained and it rained. I drove all the way about 60 miles up to the city. They're trying to buy my house, move out the country. They have an apartment living. And little kids all huddled up in that damn apartment. I told them, you can get the hell out of here. And then I was messing with me. I always go to the kitchen. That's where I hid. And then men was in there, and I was watching the damn basketball game through the damn porthole through the kitchen through the window. But I was helping my granddaughter cook all that shit up, and make the popcorn and stuff like that. You know. And I was watching that damn game. And my granddaughter, you gonna help me or you gonna watch that game? I said, well, I'll try doing both. But anyway, I got in there and helping her. She made some damn good hamburger patties. We sweated some onions down, did some more. But she's got some shitty ass pots and pans, and I told her, I said, Amanda, and she still got stuff I gave her. She's been married, I don't know, 10 years. And plates and stuff. I said, hell, ain't you bought anything? Well, no. She said, every money I get goes on these kids. Of course, they were dressed nice. And I said, well, I'll need to bring you some pots and pans and some dishes and shit. Get rid of that plastic shit you got. And I get the plates and stuff I got. She still the same damn plates and bowls I gave her. But damn, ain't you bought anything new? She said, well, I need some cast iron. I said, well, I got some. I'm going to give her some skillets. Yeah. Little gas. She needs to cook for 4 kids. I got a whole stainless steel set I think I'll give her. Yeah, that'll thin my house down. Got plenty of that shit anyway. That ain't even counting what's on the racks. That's just extra. I'll give her. She said, well, wait till I move to the country. I'll have a bigger kitchen. I said, well, okay. She's a pretty good cook. She's a pretty good little artist, too. She takes after me about the crafting. Now, my other granddaughter, she takes after my wife. Damn good in English. I wasn't worth a shit in English. Burb, conscience burb, all that bullshit. I said, hell, I barely learned a few Latin words. I tried to learn a little bit of Aramaic. just because I wanted to study the Bible, that's all. I like the idea of the word, then a dot, then a word, then a dot, then a word, then a dot. Now, Hebrew that she was good at, it's all wrote backwards, and it's so, little symbols on top of the letter. I mean, it's just too damn much for me. I like something plain and simple. But anyway, I can't. You look back and see, my daughter that lives up here, she looks like my wife. And she got one daughter that looks almost like my wife. And snores the same, because she fell asleep on the bed. And she makes that snores just exactly like my wife does. I said, boy, that brought back some memories. I said, Krista, she's just snoring away. My daughter says, well, she works all the time. Out on locations and stuff, since they lifted the ban. I'm going to take the shot. My brother, I haven't heard a thing. I'll tell he's still alive this morning. I'll have to go out there. They don't. I call my sister. She lives close. She can go out there. She's had both of her shots. I got to get mine this week. I'm going to take the damn thing, Moderna. I've been waiting for my doctor to get the damn thing in the doctor's office. That way I have a good record instead of a damn card. I can call my doctor, because if you call Walmart, hell, who the hell knows where the damn record went? You know what I'm saying? And if you have to have it to travel abroad, I can have him make me out a new card, whatever, blah, blah, blah. My daughter's saying, well, Dad, you get your shots, you can go with me. She said some countries were opening up. Some of them never did shut down. Positive hell by me. I damn sure won't go over there in the Middle East, that's for damn sure, or India either. I'll stay in the Netherlands and shit like that. Or England. Spain or some damn place. Maybe Canada's opened up. Go up to Canada. I got a friend up there I would love. Well, I call her a friend. She lives in Canada. She always makes a comment on my channel. I would like to go up there and see her for a day. Not all I want to see anybody's for a day. I ain't one of them people that stays 4 or 5 weeks or go, hell with that shit. 1 day's plenty. That way you don't overuse your welcome. And I'd rather have sleep in a motel room than I would sleep at their house. I got my own routine. I like to get up early, take a nap during the day. Some people don't want you up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning, clamoring around. That's what I do. And I'd have to take Ori with me. Ain't nobody. I always talk about when I die. I was going over my stuff with my daughter, and telling her this, that, and the other. And I said, take whatever's left and straighten up my affairs and blah, blah, blah. And we got down to the dogs, and she said, I'll be so happy when you die that for one reason, I'm taking Ori to the Humane Society. I said, that poor little dog. I could get my middle, her oldest daughter said, well, I'll take them if you don't want them. I said, Ori don't like my daughter at all. Oh, God, no, he tries to bite her every time he sees her. She kicked him one time, not hard, but she tried to kick him out of the way when she's coming over to hug me, and he didn't like it. And she was drinking at the time. And he could smell that gin or bourbon or whatever the hell was on her breath. I could smell it, but it didn't bother me. He didn't like that idea of an alcoholic. And of course, she's got treatment now, thank God. But he bit her on the back of the leg. Of course, she kicked him because, kicked him off her leg, for God's sakes. But he did. He bit the snot and brought blood. He was serious now. And ever since then, they've been mortal enemies. She don't drink no more, but they're mortal enemies. When she comes, I have to pick him up. I usually put him outside so she can visit. And then the pups, I put them outside because they're always wanting to be petted. And then baby girl will get up and lap. She loves women. That was her first odor, I'm sure, before this drug addict probably stole her. And from what I heard and found out about a baby girl, there was a woman that had the little dog in the restaurant like the love station, truck stop. And when she got a ride with the guy in the truck, she just left the dog out in the middle of the damn parking lot. And it was poor little thing. It was it wasn't about 9, 10 months old. It was just a pup. And it was trying to find which SEMA the woman got into. Of course, if she'd have cared that much for the dog, she'd have took it with her. But anyway, she probably just stole the damn thing off somebody else. And she would get in a purse. You put down a purse, and she'll get in it. So she was that little. Of course, she ain't now. She's a fat gal. I don't like skinny dogs. I'm afraid to get sick and die. Of course, I got to watch them because her and Big Boy, they eat too much. They got the hound in them. But like I said, being my dogs, I'll take a bunch of plates and stuff to my granddaughter when she gets and some other stuff. My throat's does that every morning when I get up. I snore. But like I said, hell, my son says he's going to the washateria and laundromat. He got a bunch of clothes to wash. He used to wash them down here, but I ain't got a dryer. He said it's raining, you can't hang them out. Hell, I don't have but maybe 1 or 2 loads every 2 or 3 weeks. Hell, I don't, mainly T-shirts and underwear and clothes. I wear clothes for 3 days. Take a shower, change clothes. Unless I decide to go somewhere. But that's like my jacket. I mean, I just wear it when I'm cold for 30 minutes to an hour. Hell, I ain't going to wash it every time I put it on for 30 minutes. Like these night shirts, that's where I end up with a bunch of night shirts. She's going to make me a bunch of T-shirts. She bought her a new machine that does T-shirts, mugs, plates, and hats. But that's what she going to do. And sell my jewelry. And she makes some other stuff, banners and all kinds of crap. I told her, I said, what we need to do is get a booth. We'll go to one of them carnival fairs and we'll set up a booth. I'll make jewelry and rings and stuff, and you can make T-shirts for people right there on the spot. And we'd sell snow cones. My daughter says, Dad, you really want to start, go to them carnival shows and stuff? I said, well, it'll be fun. I said, I can take you out the big motorhome and we'll load up with my dogs, her 4 little kids, and her husband can stay home and work. We can travel the country doing carnival fairs. Become carnies. Yeah. And they'll sell snow cones. That's what we got to do. She said, I think you're getting too old to work. I think if you give up trying to do things like make jewelry, I mean, I don't want to study dye of anything. I mean, I can sit here and make Amish quilts, and sell them for at least $100 to $300 a piece. But I don't want to run a sweatshop. I just want to enjoy myself. Get out and meet people, especially if we take the shop. I'm going to start making some, for that little girl of hers, I'm going to make her a Cinderella blanket. I'll make it out of a twin blanket because I got twin beds. Make her a Cinderella blanket. Or Sleeping Beauty or something like that. So she can print on cloth, it has to be 50% polyester. So I'll have her print out some things on squares, or the pattern on the quilt, and then I'll make him blankets for them babies, or quilts, what you would call it. Yeah. Should make something for her king-size bed. Her and her husband. I just like to create. That's like Amanda, that's my granddaughter. She loves to create. And that's what I'm so proud of her for. She doesn't sit there and say, oh, well, me, I can't. I said, well, honey, I said, you could always go back to working in a lab or performing seizures, drawing blood. She's what do they call that damn thing? Because she's been trained to draw blood and stuff like that. I said, you can do that after these kids get in school. Once they're in school all day long, or junior high school or high school, or I said the oldest one being probably junior high or high school, it can watch the other ones that come in from like 5th grade. I mean, surely they can be all right for a couple hours in the evening time till you get home, and living in the country. I said, right now you got, make money doing other things, enjoying yourself. Kids are little. She got a set of 2-year-olds. Let's see, it's a 4-year-old, then I think a 6-year-old. Something like that, 6 or 7-year-old. Yep, she got 4 children. The twins are the littlest, the 2-year-olds. That little boy was so ornery. Oh my God. The middle-sized one, I call him the middle-sized one. Not the twin, but the one just above the twin. He was making spitballs. First he was blowing ice chunks out of the snow cones. And I got on to him for that because he had that red, that red juice in there. They all had Taggart's blood. I said, that's going to stain every damn thing. So then he started wadding up the little pieces of paper that come off the straw and blowing it through there. I call them spitballs or whatever you call it. I said, boy, you're going to be ornery. Of course, his daddy straightened him up really quick. I guess the boys needed a good spurt, and to me, he's strict as I was. Man, I learned my lesson about being too strict. But I didn't play no damn games with the coming kids. My wife was the one spoiled them. I was spoiled. I'm not talking about that with my daughter. I said, I didn't spoil them kids. Hell no, I made them mine. We only had the 2 girls and the boy, but I made them mine, and I was hard on them. And I told them, but I didn't let them get away with nothing. And I didn't let them date till they was 18 years old. I took them on like we'd all go to the show, the drive-in movie or something, and they could invite a friend or whatever. Most of them, the girlfriend, or even if they had a boy, that they invited him or whatever. They had Chris invite him. But anyway, of course. But I didn't let them date. I said, hell, there's plenty of damn time when you're 18 years old to date. Most kids nowadays, they let them date at 14 years old and got to get out of all kinds of mischief. It's like I told them, we don't need no illegitimate children running around here. And I said, your life is, you shouldn't, And then the birthday girl, I said, well, where's your boyfriend? She said, well, I've only been dating him for a month. And she said, I didn't want to bring him to the family, I said, well, this is your birthday party. She said, yeah, but Paul, she said, you ask him every question under the world. I said, well, hell yeah, I want to know all about him. I said, did you do a background check? Did you do this? Did you do that? And did you, run his... She said, yes, Paul, I always do that like you told me. Run a background check and then run him to the OSPI, which is the database, see if he's got a criminal record or anything. I said, hell yes. And I said, before you get too damn serious, I'd take him down to the lab and see if he's got any damn diseases. But I drove right into my kids. Hell, you do a background check on them to, before you go. I do and go somewhere. Hell, they got some crazies out there. Hell, they got date rapes and all kinds of shit. They got some damn serial murderers. She get, I said, well, I bought new wasp spray, hornet spray from. She said, I said, you still got your maze? Yeah. I said, okay. Hell, I want my granddaughters to be safe. Don't be stupid. You know, like I said, before you even try to get serious, do a background check. Hell, find out how much money's worth, what kind of job he's got, how long he's had it. Hell yeah. Casual dating is a bunch of bullshit. She's 25. It's her second boyfriend. Oh, third boyfriend. She had a little high school boyfriend I didn't approve of. He's alright. And then she had another boy in college. He was all high society. He didn't even tell his parents he had a girlfriend. I said, well, shit can't his ass. She got a little boy now that I guess he's 24, 25. He's still 24. He's 25 yet. Just almost. What does he do? He's in the education field, I think. Oh, he's a computer analyst. That's what she told me he was. I said, he's got, I said, has he got a car? Yeah. Does he got a job? Yeah. I made her ask all the 10 questions. Is he thinking about buying a house? You want somebody to start buying a house. She said, Daddy's only 24. I said, well, shit, I bought my damn first piece of property when I was about 19. Yeah, ain't no damn excuse on that shit. And I said, besides a marriage license, if you ever get married, you get a contract. That'll stand up in court better. Well, you get 95% of the shit, he don't get that. That's what I told her. Yeah. Tell me every year you want $10,000 a year to just take care of the house. Of course, I was just teasing them. But I was serious about doing a background check and running through the database and see if he's got a felony or a criminal record. She said he's serious about his job. I said, that's good. He said he's just now getting serious. Well, he's 24. I guess